Well, I have this wooden, where are you? Wooden floral puzzle box. I'm going to see how this one opens. It feels different than the other ones. I've been able to see through the plastic, but now I'm going to tear it open and actually try to solve it. Let's do this! Let's talk about this puzzle for a second. First of all, it was sent to me by Puzzle Master. It does not just open. It does just open. It just opens up. There is no puzzle, nothing to it. It just opens up. That was really weird. I'm sure that's not part of it. I think it has to do with this. Yeah, good. Well, that was weird. All right, this puzzle was made in Poland. I don't know what that number stands for, 8084. But this puzzle was made in Poland. And to me, when I was looking at it, I was looking for, even when it was inside the plastic, I was looking for pieces that might slide, and there was nothing that obviously slid. And so I literally said to my son, I bet it has something to do with these feet on it. And I think we saw when I opened up that box that it certainly did. This one turns a little bit. Does this one turn as well? Yeah. This one does not. This one does not. So these two, it looks like they turn what's inside the top there. Of course, I closed it as soon as I opened it, so now I have to figure it out again. Well, let's take a look at that. That's actually carved into the wood itself. I love the little golden outline of each of the flowers. That's a really nice touch. It shimmers. It's not really great in this light. Not much is great in this light. But it's really quite cool the way that the gold is hitting that. I can't really capture that very well. But anyway, you definitely got that look to it that is really nice. I think, oh, yeah, you can see right here where the hinges are. So it really wasn't much. It could have had a sliding compartment on the side or on the top, but definitely having these feet made me think, oh, that's definitely part of it. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and open it up. I'm going to hold pressure on it using my fingers, and then I'm going to turn this until kind of it eases the pressure. There we go. All right, so let's see what we have here. I've got these pieces have little dowels on them that you can see turn around. So they have to be basically anywhere between here, and they'll open up, because inside you see those little, it's kind of a weird angle for me to, I can't show you that any other way though. So there's that, so that this needs to actually be inside of there. So right now it won't be able to close properly. See that? It has to go up and then tighten inside of that. So there's actually only a small window. If this here had that kind of crack over it, from here to here is where it would stop the box lid from opening, and all the way around the other part of it, it's open. So it came already open. Let's see what this says. Looks like we have Santa Claus, Polish Santa Claus. This beautiful box is made of seasoned linden wood from the Tatara mountain region of Poland. The skilled artisan employs centuries-old tradition and meticulous hand craftsmanship to create a finished product of uncompromising quality. Feathered corner joints, raised interior lining ensure the value of this keepsake. These boxes are entirely decorated by hand using combinations of carving, brass, and copper inlays. Burning and staining techniques once bestowed upon the royal family in Europe as elegant, exclusive gifts. The boxes were used to hold timeless treasures. Then and now each box is entirely handcrafted. I knew that just by looking at this stuff. This stuff you can't reproduce. The way that you're carving in and having that, like the touches on there, It's not something that you can reproduce en masse without handcrafting it. It's a unique masterpiece. It's exclusive in its detail. Absolutely agree with that. And individual character. The Tatara Mountain lore adds a mystique to each box. Combines its premier craftsmanship to bring years of pleasure to its owner. I love it. I seriously love this. This paper makes me love this box even more. So I've never read that before. It wasn't in any description, but it was inside the box. It had a little picture of this artisan making it and tells me about the box. I can tell from these joints here, that is a quality woodworking right there. That they didn't just glue them together, but that they have that extra piece of wood in there to add stability to it. You can tell it's thick. It's made of actual wood. When I was looking at the pieces and how this carving here was actually carved in and finished the way it was, all this carving along the edge, all of these details, this was burned in. Any person who's done woodworking can see where that, you know exactly how that's made. That's a burn mark, right? So these things are little details that just make this box itself really unique. I saw a picture of it and thought, oh, that looks pretty, I want to get it. And now I just love it even more because of knowing some of the history behind it. I know where it comes from. I know it has an interesting smell to it. It's weird. The last puzzle box I was doing, I kind of noticed on my hands that I had a smell afterwards, and now I'm like smelling my hands and trying to see. But this is really cool. Obviously the dowels are more modern here, but still excellent craftsmanship, really well made, well put together. I like it a lot. All right, it's a beautiful box. It's not a complex it's not a complex puzzle, especially with the amount that you can, like you can have these things go all the way from here to here without it opening up, or with it opening up. So really locking it is almost harder than opening it, but I don't know. It's not about the challenge of opening this box. It's about having a beautiful piece of art with an excellent story. And that's what I have with this. This isn't the type of box you'd give to someone who will get frustrated and try and break it to get it open. This is the type of box that you would, you know, it's not mass produced, it's handcrafted. So really quite an elegant piece of art that I'm going to keep. Unless I give it as a gift to someone with something special hidden inside. Because I really don't want this to just be sitting in storage somewhere. It's so good. I love it. All right. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed watching that puzzle box reaction and unpacking and solving. Again, like most of the puzzle boxes I've been doing lately, I love the artistic quality of them. I like just the story behind it. This one here was exceptional with having that little story inside of it. So I highly recommend you grab a hold of one of these so that you can have that story and share it with your friends. I hope that video was fun for you. Have a wonderful day.